Hello, welcome to class today. We are going to be talking about a few things in the home menu today. Remember, we talked about the menu bar and the icons bar the other time, and we discussed, we said that the icons bar are as a result of the selected menu in the menu bar. Whichever menu you select, the drop downs will now be at the icons bar. And all of the icons represented here today are from the menu bar. Okay, first and foremost, we are going to be looking at the paste icon, which is the one at the left side here. The first icon from the left, we are going to be taking from the left. The paste icon only works when there is a copy. Let us try that out. If I say my name is Tutor Vincent and I have this particular text typed here, I want it to be pasted in several places in this worksheet. All I just need to do is go to this plate, select it, the copy is here, you copy, then you select the areas you want to paste the text that you have copied and click on paste. All the text you have copied will be pasted within that area that you selected. Remember, you select an area by highlighting the area. It's only when you select an area by highlighting the area, then you click on paste to be able to paste the text that you have copied. The next one we're going to be looking at is the cut. So we remove this. Okay, you can see the cut icon in the clipboard box here, which is presented with a scissors and written as cut. In some other Microsoft Excel versions, you may not see the text the way it is written, cut. You might just see only a scissors. So that scissors there represents cut, and it is written in my own version, which is the reason why I chose to use this particular version for this tutorial class. So if I want to use the cut simply means you want to remove this item or this text from where it is typed completely to another destination or another point or another position. So all I have to do is I click on where the text is typed, select the cell where I typed the text, and click on cut. It will automatically cut the file from there. If I click paste, it will move it from the original position to a new position entirely. You can cut again. Remember, when you cut once, you paste once in Microsoft Excel. So, but when you copy, you paste several times in Microsoft Excel. That is the function of the cut icon in the clipboard session. Now we have looked at the cut, the copy, and the paste. We are going to be looking at the format painter icon. In this area, the format painter has several uses, but okay, let's just talk about it. Let's say that you have this text typed this way and the size increased. Don't worry, we'll get to how all of that are done. The size increased this way, and you have another text. What is your name? And you want to edit this particular text, the second text you typed here, what is your name, to look exactly like the first, which is my name is Tutor Vincent. All you just need to do is click on this, click on the one with the formatting that you want to put in the second one. Presently, the one with the formatting we want to put into the second one is my name is Tutor Vincent, and we want what is your name to look like my name is Tutor Vincent. All you just need to do is select my name is Tutor Vincent, click on Format Painter, and you don't need to do anything else other than go to what is your name and click on that particular cell where it is typed, and automatically both of them will be the same. You can see that one was bolder before, but both of them are bold now, and the text's font size has increased just to the same thing with the other one. And that is how to use the Format Painter. You can use this in single text, you can use it in multiple text. You can select a multiple text area and put it there, but there are several cases where you may not be able to use the Format Painter. We'll definitely get to that later. All right, now we are done with the clipboard section of the Microsoft Excel interface home menu. Now we go to the fonts. In the fonts section, or in the font segment in the Microsoft Excel home menu icons bar, we would be looking at the type of fonts. When you select a text or when you type a text, there are types of fonts that you can see in the Microsoft Excel interface, and you can select or change fonts. Font simply is the design of the text, how you want the text to look. That's what the fonts or primarily talk about for a beginner. Now if you look at this area here, you can see Calibri. Calibri is a type of font. We can change the Calibri. Calibri is just the default font which you are using in this particular Microsoft Excel interface. But if you click on the flyout just beside it, you'll be able to access some other fonts. Let's say we chose Algerian. Algerian is a type of font. You can see the effect, the way it is coming on the text that I selected. First, before you can apply these features, or before you can apply this editing, or before you can apply this formatting, you need to first of all select the area or select the text which you have typed or which you intend to edit. Click on the flyout just beside the text font type and select the type of font you wish to use. Here you can see different types of fonts that you can use in the Microsoft Excel. Okay, that's about the text font. And beside the text fonts is the font size. Here you can use this particular font size to select. All you just need to do is put your cursor where you can see this number 16 and increase it to 20 from your keyboard, and you can see it's increasing. In case we type and increase, in case we remove the 20 and increase it to 100, you can see how big it has become. And in case we reduce it to 50, and you can see how big it has become. That is how to use the font size in the Microsoft Excel interface. And again, we have this A here. This A, in case you don't want to use this font size change, which it tells you to type in some numbers, you can select the text and then click on this A, the one having arrow pointing up or a flyout pointing up towards the up direction. The one pointing down means reduce, the one pointing up means increase. That is that. Then we have in the Microsoft Excel interface, under the font section, we have bold. Bold, the B you can see here is used to embolden your texts. Make it bold. Click here and make it bold. The I you see is used to change it to italics. When you click on the italics, you can see the changes it's applying to the Microsoft Excel texts I typed. You can see bold and italics. You can see the changes they are making. Now you have underline. When you click on the line, it adds an underline within this text, so you can see that already. Now beside these two, you can see there is underline and there is double underline. If you click on the flyout just beside the U, you'll be able to use double underline in the Microsoft Excel interface. Now you have decided the borders exactly. Remember we discussed about the cells and tables. Now in the Microsoft Excel interface, the worksheet you are working on is just like a normal paper, plain paper. Now to add some tables or to add some lines and to make it a table, all you just need to do is to select the area where you would wish to add these lines. Select by highlighting the areas. When you select by highlighting the areas, you can see how my cursor is shaped and looking. While I select the areas, I come to this place where I can see this box here. Click on the flyout just beside it. You can see the types of borders. When you click the bottom border, it only adds one line under the text, which is at the end of the selection you have made, one at the top of the selection you have made. This is the left and the right. If you click on them and click outside the worksheet that you're working on, you'll be able to see their effects. Those ones are not our major consideration. We look at those ones even as we continue, or you can equally take them as your own primary assignment to look at them and see what they do. Now the main one we are looking at is all borders. All borders is used to add a table to a Microsoft Excel interface. When we click and click out, we'll be able to find out that the borders or the table has been added to the particular area we are working on. So that is how to add the table that we talked about in the Microsoft Excel interface. Now as you can see, the Microsoft Excel interface is not yet a table until borders are added. Now since the table has been added, you can see you can now add your features. Let's say you want to type some things here: serial number, name, class, age, and what else, date of birth, you can see all of that. So that is how to add the table. Now you have your table ready. This is what the borders that you can see within this font area stands for. Then the next thing we can see here is fill color. Fill color is simply the colors that you can apply within your work area to to make it unique, or depending on the designs you want to use in your work area. Just as you can see, when you select a particular work area in the Microsoft Excel interface, you click on fill color. The one you see here is the default fill color. If you click on the flyout by the side of this particular color you can see here, you will be able to access every other color types and or palettes that you can select individual or different colors from to be able to apply within the work area. Now that doesn't end there. You can change the colors within the areas depending on how you want them. Now you can see how this one is looking. We can use the bold action here to make it look better. We can use the increase font action here to make it look better. Now you can see we have a nice table within this area. Then the next thing we'll be looking at is the font color. Now if you click and select these particular fonts we have typed in this table here, if you click on the flyout just beside the font color here, you'll be able to change the color of the text into anything of your choice. Now as you can see, this is what it now looks like. So this is how to use the Microsoft Clipboard and the font segments within the Microsoft Home menu. In our next class, we'll be talking about other different segments like the alignment, the number, the styles, the cells, and the editing segments of the Microsoft Excel Home menu interface. So that is that. Thank you so much for being there, and please don't forget to join us in our next class. See you some other time. Thank you.